Dangerous ball in, carefully turned away by Thompson. Nicholas to Knox. Tackle made eventually by Ian Ferguson. Really not necessary because it didn't appear as though Knox could really go anywhere with that.
No, he's run a long way back to make the challenge, and I think he's maybe been a little bit unfairly punished there. I honestly feel that he got his foot to the ball.
Well, a free kick it is to Clyde, which Nicholas will take. Headed away by Petric. Here's Laudrup. Van Bossen breaking on the right. He's very nimble indeed. Miller is the only player in the middle for Rangers, so Van Bossen goes it alone, and he's halted superbly there by Keith Knox. Very good tackle by the 31-year-old.
Good opportunity and good pass down the wide position. I think this is really where Van Bossen should think about playing. But I think he hesitates just a little bit here. I think in that position, 1 against 1, go at your man, but he in actual fact runs into the covering defender and loses the chance. All credit to Clyde though, they're working very, very hard, and they don't look as though there's any lack of confidence about them.
Obviously concerned about Rangers in the wide areas. David Robertson hugging that left touchline. Laudrup currently on the right. Good closing down though in midfield by Clyde. This is Gascoigne. Attacking Gillis. Well, John Hillcoat will feel better for that. Not a difficult save, but he'll be happy to have taken it so cleanly from Gascoigne.
It's an indication of Gascoigne's ability to go past player. He goes past player there, and with a strike straight at the goalkeeper and wouldn't have done him any harm, but it's an indication of his ability to go past people. Tremendous.
Well, clearly the man causing concern to Clyde, Gascoigne in the middle of the field. Petric looking for Charlie Miller. Graham Watson with him. This is Van Bossen. Away from Graham Ferguson. That's good play by Van Bossen. Turn pass attempted by Ian Ferguson. Now it's Laudrup. Great ball in. That's Charlie Miller. Well, David Robertson, you see it closing in on the goalkeeper. Charlie Miller got a good head glance on this.
But it's good wing play, isn't it? He goes past the fullback, gets in a good ball, and not all that far from being open goal. But again, the goalkeeper's alert, and his confidence will be built up because of the couple of saves he's had to make.
Now it's across to Robertson again. Some backtracking work required from Tommy Harrison, number 6. Here's Ferguson. And now Petric. Short comes Miller. Combining well with Van Bossen. That was handballed by Thompson. Well, the referee, I think, may take action against Jim Thompson for that. It did appear to be deliberate. Indeed, the yellow card has been shown to the Clyde centre-back. That puts him under severe pressure so early in the match. Frustration there for Thompson.
It was a nice touch by Van Bossen, in actual fact. He flicked it round the defender, went to go after it, and the referee had no option but to show the yellow card.
This could be for Gascoigne. The referee ensuring the ball goes back. Van Bossen given his orders by Gascoigne. Did he leave this, I think, perhaps? Did he? No. Petric is also lining it up. There's Gascoigne. Scrambled away by Hillcoat. The keeper did just enough there. They fingered it right onto the post.
It certainly caught him the full stretch. I don't think there was a great deal of power in the free kick, but nevertheless the goalkeeper once again has done his job positively. But, well, Clyde have started impressively, so have Rangers, because they're not in any stage of panic. They're prepared to make passes, they're prepared to try and stretch Clyde, and they've got the players in the wide position when they need them. What they're doing in actual fact is both wide players are taking their turns to go through the middle with Charlie Miller, and they seem to be patient and confident.
Good head on there by Anand. This is Nicholas. Anand again. To confirm that pass to Angus, catching about knee-high pace. That's good control from Knox. McCall, Gascoigne back to Craig Moore, has just returned from international duty with Australia. McLaren's pass picks out Laudrup, his trust again to the left. Freedom as usual to go wandering. Good return flick from Van Bossen. And Clyde hanging together well in midfield there. Thompson made the first challenge, but some determined work again. Defensively by Clyde. Eddie Anand also putting pressure on. The Clyde manager very concerned about the ease with which David Robertson being picked out on that left-hand side. This is Van Bossen. Good play. Jim Thompson put his ground there well to cut that off. Van Bossen has shown his menace again, and he really is trying to get back to full match fitness and sharpness after a long layoff following his spell in Turkey. This is Harrison. Outside him is Gillis. There's Nicholas. Got off well by Petric. Angus trying to bring that down for the shot at goal. He did well in the end. Clyde serving notice once again. Well, Ian Angus, who scored in that 1991 Cup final for Motherwell against Dundee United, trying again.
It's a nice little bit of build-up by Clyde initially. The shot wasn't ever going to test Andy Gorham, but nevertheless, a little indication that Rangers can't afford to be slipshod at the back, and Clyde are certainly going to enjoy themselves tonight, and irrespective of what's going to happen, they're going to have a good night.
Well, Andy Gorham's had some work to do, and they may not have expected to be too busy this evening. Clyde taking a lot of credit out of these opening exchanges. Thompson's free kick, Anand attacking the ball with Moore. Here's O'Neill, couldn't reach that ahead of Van Bossen, but he gets it back from the Dutchman. The good ball in, just out of reach for Anand. Well, Rangers have started this match very calmly and patiently, but they may now be realising this is not by any means an easy task, although Laudrup has been given an opportunity here. There's a well-timed tackle by Thompson. That wasn't quite so well timed. Martin O'Neill. The tackle was a bad one. It was high. Peter Van Bossen felt it.
I don't think Martin O'Neill can have any complaints here. It's not only late, high, but I'm sure that was quite painful as well.
A lecture was enough. There was no booking for young Martin O'Neill. So some treatment required for Van Bossen. Referee Kenny Clark, a FIFA official now, very highly rated. So this is down Paisley. So from Paisley, works in that area of the country. Here's Van Bossen grimacing there as he gets back to his feet.
Is that a hello and welcome to Broadwood, do you think?
He's had a few welcomes to Scotland already. This is his third full match. Here's Goran Petric. Laudrup, two men across. Knox has held them up well. Well, again, credit due to Keith Knox for the quality of the defending. Stayed on his feet, didn't dive in, blocked the cross. That's right, they've done it very well in actual fact. Two experienced players, Knox and Angus, they're out there together, they compensate for each other, and Keith Knox handled it very well and didn't give them the space to get across in. O'Neill chasing. Robertson will win the race though. That's Ian Ferguson. He realises how quick Robertson is. Promising for Rangers. Knox again on the clearing header. Straight to Gascoigne. Back with McCall. Ferguson showed too much of that. Here's Miller. Laudrup again. Shown inside by Watson. There's the handball against Angus from McCall, but very, very half-hearted. Here's Nicholas. Oh, that's great play. Putting the clock back here, Charlie Nicholas. Excellent play. And the pass just too long for Martin O'Neill's run. Well, his head skill never goes.
Certainly doesn't go with this man. He's tremendous ability on the ball, but he waited for the run a long time, and by the time that he got the run, it was going to be a very difficult pass, but very skillful.
Here's McLaren now, who came forward in such good effect against Motherwell on Saturday. Scored a fine goal. Van Bossen. Well, another heavy tackle on the Dutchman. Graham Ferguson this time, the culprit. Oh, he's having a tough time, Van Bossen.
He's working very hard in these wide positions, and he's prepared to go at defender with the ball. It's always a difficult situation, and deservedly got a foul there.
Packed penalty box for Gascoigne. Whipped in superbly. Won by Graham Watson inside the box. And David Robertson never properly set for that. So a bit of respite here for Clyde, which will be welcome, I suspect, Billy, although they have competed very well indeed. They're still seeing a little bit of load from Van Bossen now.
That's right, they've been very well prepared, and obviously they're trying to channel Rangers into covering players, and they've worked very hard to get back, and you wonder how long they can accommodate that. Rangers certainly don't look in any way anxious at all.
Great play again from Nicholas. Angus with a pass for Anand, who's offside. Well, a very tight decision that, but the far side linesman, John McElhinney, his flag up instantly. Here's Gascoigne. Again, allowed to advance a long way in that left-hand side without a challenge being made. Here's Laudrup. Well tackled by Ferguson. Once again, the youngster standing up very well to the challenge. Staying on his feet as long as he could. Clyde competing so well in the middle of the field. They flooded that area to make life difficult for Rangers. It also makes life difficult for Eddie Anand, the solitary striker. Ferguson. Van Bossen. Facing Angus and Knox. That was deflected. It'll be a corner kick. Van Bossen looking for his first goal in Rangers colours. Certainly has been troublesome to that Clyde defence tonight already. He's certainly working very hard, and the thing that I always like to see a wide player who's prepared to go and take defenders on, and this fella's certainly doing that. Gascoigne again with a set piece. Petric being marked by Thompson inside the area. McLaren. Splendid header, straight down the throat of Hillcoat though. That's no wonder the goalkeeper's relieved.
It's a well-worked corner. You know, McLaren drifts off a marker. Once again, the goalkeeper's right in the spot. Maybe this is going to be his night.
Headed down by McCall, was under pressure from Anand. That's why there's a throw to Clyde. There's Keith Knox, Clyde's most expensive signing at £10,000. Anand giving a problem there to Petric. Helped in the end by Nicholas, so a throw it is to Clyde. Angus with the cross. Harrison trying to control that and keep the ball in play. Couldn't make it. Well, Tommy Harrison arriving here from Hearts and Dunfermline, an outstanding boy player. Looked as though he had a very big future, but now trying to rebuild a career. 22 years old he is. Thompson's header. Moore and Petric together, closing in on Anand. Gascoigne has Robertson free on the left. Time to pass just a little bit late, and it's a free kick to Clyde. The header doesn't count from Van Bossen. Gascoigne delayed that a fraction too long.
Tremendous run by Gascoigne, but there you see it, just marginally offside. There's not a lot in it, but perhaps good defending, because the Clyde players just seemed to come out there and played one or two Rangers players offside. But what a tremendous run by Gascoigne. Ball just ran perhaps away from him just a bit at the end.
Nicholas now has Annan on the inside right channel. That's cut off easily by Petric. Ferguson reacting to a call from Stuart McCall on the near side. This is Moore. It's only his third game in the Rangers first team since October, but he has had that spell in Australia with the national side. Good footwork shown by Miller. Clarence pass, a good one. That's Robertson. Excellent fit ball from Rangers. McLaren's pass and Robertson's finish. Clyde were opened up there.
Tremendous pass in it. Good bit of control, a good bit of running, and an indication of his ability to shoot. On the target, I don't think John Hillcoat would have known anything about it.
So half of the first half over, a quarter of the match gone, and Clyde still on level terms. If they were short of confidence in the ranks before the match, they will be doing a lot better now, I suspect. Here's Annan going in behind Moore. Good recovery, challenge there by Craig Moore. There's McCall. Miller has come off his marker. Being chased there by Graham Watson. Here's Van Vossen. He's very quick indeed. Looking up for support in the middle. He's slow in arriving. And that's why Ferguson had the chance to make that tackle. Well, this lack of a genuine through-the-middle striker for Rangers, certainly evident from time to time, certainly was there.
It certainly is, and it's a difficulty they've got to surmount, because Clyde are settling in nicely and give an indication that they're not going to be terrified with this game.
Well, Keith Knox here getting lots of advice. The ball so long in the air, no Rangers player to challenge him. Gascoigne robbed neatly there by Nicholas. Petric with a header. Here's Gascoigne. Into the gap it goes for Laudrup. The goalkeeper is back on his feet. Full stretch there, got some help too from his teammates in defence. Well, Gascoigne showing great awareness there to release Laudrup. Clyde standing firm again in defence. It's been a remarkable opening spell from the second division side. Good play from Nicholas. There's Gillis. Space on the far side to exploit. Good running forward by O'Neill to take a pass there from Angus. Right, McLaren wins that particular battle with O'Neill. Rangers playing football from defence. Van Vossen out of luck there. His control let him down. Thompson is penalised. He's put his hip out there as Thompson arrived. So Clyde sending players forward to take advantage of this free kick played by Thompson. Now Nicholas. Impeded there by Moore. It's a free kick again. Now this is where Clyde could be very dangerous. Charlie Nicholas will take charge of this set piece.
He's certainly enjoying himself. Look at that. He knows exactly. Looks up and he takes the defender on brilliantly. Gives himself a bit of room. But you're right. He's very accurate with these free kicks.
Far post ball. Comfortably won and cleared off the line by McLaren. That's Gillis with his shot. Chance now for Ferguson. Closed down by Van Vossen. Thompson is still forward. Challenge there for Gordon, the big keeper from Eddie Annan, and the young striker penalised there for his challenge on Andy Gordon. So it's unruffled.
This was a very close thing to do. Well-worked free kick, away at the back post, eliminates all the defenders. Good blocking work there, but Initial one, the header might well have gone into the goal. It's an indication of the confidence that Clyde have got now. But a very well worked free kick, and had Rangers defence in all sorts of trouble.
Here's Nicholas again, revelling in the atmosphere tonight. O'Neill. Oh, we had Annan clear in the centre, on the penalty spot there to take a pass. There was an opportunity there. An offside flag has halted the Clyde move, but Nicholas is really revelling in this.
He's in the middle of everything. He's enjoying the big time occasion. The chance here got blocked down, but just maybe a little bit of impetuousness that got them in an offside position.
Robertson's cut back, balls straight to Gillis. Determined challenge on Van Bossen. Now Ferguson. Back it goes to Alan McLaren. Here's Moore. Ian Ferguson. Forward to Gascoigne. Robertson has Van Bossen available on the left. An awkward ball angled across the face of goal, just out of reach for Charlie Miller. John Hillcoat judged that correctly.
It was a superb ball in. He pushed it across the face of defenders, and I really always like to see strikers get in there and break the back and they're sliding across it. You know, Charlie Miller was maybe just a little bit hesitant, but tremendous ball from Van Bossen. But we've got a real cup tie in our hands now.
It's well timed by Anand. Moore recovers. Mistake by Thompson. Here's Miller. Now Laudrup. Cole goes outside him. He's not required. Here's Laudrup. And the header from Van Bossen goes wide. This time Clyde were opened up by the skills of Laudrup.
Brilliant run. He shows the ball to the defender and takes it. Look at the way he plays right to the back post, and really I think that a player of his quality and ability should be hitting the target from there. He set it up in the play for him, then he misses out. Doesn't even test the goalkeeper, but what a run from Brian Laudrup.
Annan with a layoff. Graham Watson has to recover here. He's in trouble. Now Laudrup again. Keith Knox was back. Well, Clyde managed to get numbers back into that box whenever they require them. Good play from defence. Nicholas there to Gillis. Ferguson breaking on the right-hand side. A long ball looking for Annan. That's ambitious, though. Craig Moore wins it. McCall to Laudrup. Oh, Kenny Gillis there. Dangerous play, I think. Dipping his head too low. That's the decision of referee Clark. Indirect free kick. And all Robertson could do was get his boot to that, but couldn't control it and keep it in play. Back with Ferguson. That's great play by Nicholas. Aaron trying to use his pace against Petric. A very tough task this for Eddie Anand up front, really.
It's almost impossible in actual fact, but he's working very hard at the minute. But you know, every now and then Charlie Nicholas or Harrison get that little bit of space, and Nicholas in particular is playing some delightful balls and some delightful passes. And you always just have that feeling that if Rangers are careless, then they might pay the cost.
David Robertson with the cross. Thompson's clearance straight to Ian Ferguson. Well, a little carelessness there by Ian Ferguson, the former Clyde player. And the throw it is to Clyde. He'll welcome again this spell of possession. And a thoroughly satisfactory half hour in the Clyde point of view, this.
I think it's been a tremendous opening half hour by Clyde. You know, one thing that they have done successfully, they've silenced the Rangers crowd because they're working very hard. Okay, there's been one or two chances at their end, but you know, by no means do they look the underdogs at this minute.
Charlie Miller, there's Gascoigne inside. Still Miller. Overdoing it. Paul Gascoigne giving a bit of stick there. That's who Miller's listening to.
He's got a point because Gascoigne's made a tremendous run, and He sees it here. He can make the pass here, but he runs into trouble. All credit to the Clyde midfield players. They're working hard to supplement the defenders, but really Charlie should have made a pass earlier there.
Well, kick count going Rangers' way. Gascoigne flights it in, and Graham Ferguson wins it for Clyde. Oh, Van Bossen thought that Gascoigne was in stilts, I think. Well, not quite at the stage where the Rangers supporters start to become a little bit concerned, but they do have these nightmares to reflect on. Losing to Hamilton Accies, the Graham Souness-led side of 1987 at Ibrox for 1-0, making Adrian Sprott into a folk hero, and Berwick in 1967. Sammy Reid the goal scorer, and these things happen every so often. Clyde are certainly impressed in the opening half hour. Now Laudrup. That's McCall. Good goalkeeping again by Hillcoat. Miller was waiting to tap that in.
It's a nice little reverse pass, but all credit to the defender there, but the goalkeeper stands up well. He gets himself, he gets a hand to it, and saves the day. And this is what Clyde have got to watch. You know, they've got to be careful they don't just end up being pegged in their own box, but certainly up till now the defendant has been without approach.
So back it goes to Goran Petric. Plenty of time, space for McLaren. Only Annan putting the back three under pressure. Van Bossen leaves that to Ferguson, but Kenny Gillis wasn't prepared to hang about. And now it's with Petric. Ferguson picks out Laudrup. He's closed down rapidly by Knox. Good challenge made by Gillis. Ferguson's header. Free kick there for the foul on Ian Ferguson. Petey on his way forward by Tommy Harrison. So Rangers have another chance with Gascoigne to create. Alan McLaren is going forward. The only central defender to do so. Deflections all the way. Gascoigne trying a very long-range, ambitious effort. Gillis in a tangle, and he is penalised and holding the ball. Indirect free kick. Gascoigne will take charge again. Well, that was, I think, intended for Peter Van Bossen, who had checked out of a run-in from the far post area. Gascoigne explaining himself to his teammates. Van Bossen was caught on his heels there.
He's got the space there, and the ball's going into that back post, but he's on his heels, he's not alert, and if there was a chance here, then it goes a begging. But it's becoming frustrating for Rangers, because without a natural centre forward, without a natural goal scorer, you begin to wonder where the goals have come from. They've had plenty of opportunities and got themselves in a good position, but when you've not got an out-and-out goal scorer, it sometimes becomes very difficult to get the breakthrough.
Well, a fascinating David and Goliath contest, and a very interesting statistic there. The first half action areas. Midfield, of course, the principal area where all these Clyde players are congregated. The action also in this area. Back with David Robertson. Swept away by Knox, only as far as Ian Ferguson leaves it to McCall. Good turn by Miller. Again, very carefully watched by Hillcoat into the side netting. He seemed to have very good awareness of his goal, Hillcoat. It's his angles sorted out.
The early touches have helped him, but what a lovely turn with Charlie Miller there. And, you know, while the goalkeeper knows it's going away, lovely little turn. Shot perhaps wasn't going to disturb him, and I think that's one of the difficulties Rangers face just now. They're getting those type of chances that a natural goal scorer is going to hit the target with. Now Keith Knox breaking, chased back by Van Bossen.
Knox clearly realises Van Bossen had gone down there, so he has a chance to go forward. That's McLaren's header. Good running again by Van Bossen. Arthur O'Neill doing a good bit of defensive work, racing back fully 30 yards to make that challenge. Harrison losing out to Ferguson. Nicholas making tackles. The full range of his talents displayed tonight.
Well, I've known him a long time and I don't remember too many tackles won.
Waiting till the ripe old age of 34 for that one. McLaren's pass. Robertson to Laudrup. Ferguson was caught out there by Clyde. An excellent tackle there by Jim Thompson. That was superbly timed by the big centre half. Looked as though Laudrup was in the clear.
Beautiful pass, and really it's a rescue ball, but look at the pace of Laudrup. But all credit to the young centre half. He stands his ground and gets his foot to it.
Gascoigne sets that up for Ferguson. Could scarcely have been closer. Clyde have survived again. They will be content to keep Rangers at long range.
They've done that quite successfully. They've kept him on the outside the box, but good shot from Ferguson, but not all that far past. But that's the type of thing that you've got to hit the target with. Test the goalkeeper and keep him under pressure.
Moore's head up. Charlie Miller trying to rescue that. Committing a foul on Keith Knox, who knocks the microphone over. Well, a damaged effects microphone. Keith Knox plays it long, up the line for Anand, who's with Moore again. Well, let's look at the goal attempts. 11 for Rangers, 3 for Clyde, and let's see how accurate they've been. Well, Clyde have been accurate, 2 out of 3. Rangers not quite so accurate, 4 out of 11.
Playing without a recognised striker and the main striker, you know, you've got to hit the target, particularly early in the game. And you know, they've had good opportunities, Rangers, but they just haven't been able to hit that target with the correct type of shot.
Here's Van Bossen. Miller lays it back. Ferguson now to Gascoigne. There, Ferguson's clearance, collected by McCall. Moore. Laudrup, his control tested there by the pass from Moore. Charlie Miller thought he couldn't make that. Slightly overhit the pass from Laudrup. Well, Alex Smith deserves immense credit for the tactical arrangements he's made with his team.
They've done very well and they're prepared to stand their ground here, and I think with that win behind Rangers in this half, if you overhit the pass a little bit, then it clears away.
Back from Anand, survives appeals for handball from the Rangers players. Angus playing it along again. Anand gives chase as willingly as ever.